Today I'll talk about process planning. It is part of my series of lectures on operations management. So process planning is also known as manufacturing planning or process engineering or machine routing. It answers the following questions: how the product can be produced, what will be the cost of production, how much time will be required to produce, what is the output of process planning. The output of process planning is the route sheet or process sheet or method sheet. It is the list and sequence of operations or route of process. It is list and number of tools and machines required, which includes specifications of machine required, skill and expertise of manpower required, and accuracy requirement. So this is the output of process planning. So how do we produce? That is product realization. First of all, we design our product, then we do process planning, then the next step is scheduling and execution of production process. So methods of process planning, we can do either by manual method or by computer aided process planning. The computer aided components in product realization or in production process include computer aided design, computer aided process planning, and computer aided manufacturing in this sequence. Computer aided process planning are of two types: generative CAPP and variant CAPP. Now let us see by using an example the how to calculate the machine requirement. So this is the formula for calculation of machine requirement. The numerator is job standard time multiplied by demand per month or per unit of time slot, and the denominator is HA or hours availability, and the demand, this is equal to demand divided by unit produced per hour, and this entire thing is divided by the hours available. And the n is nothing but tool loading if it is less than 1, as we have seen in our lecture on capacity planning, or n is equal to number of machines required if it is more than 1. This we will see today. So let us see, there is an HPLC machine for hemoglobin high performance liquid chromatography or HPLC. So let us say if throughput of machine available, that is unit produced per hour, which is also known as throughput, is 10 samples per hour. So it run 10 samples per hour. So for one sample, the time required is, which is also known as job standard time, is equal to 1 divided by UPH, which is equal to zero point 0.1 or 6 minutes for one sample. So in terms of hours, it is 0.1. Time bucket for the present exercise we take is 1 month. The number of working days per time slot or per month is 25 days. The number of working hours per day is 2 hours. The machine runs for 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. for 2 hours. And the machine is available for 90% of time. For 10% of time, it is either in a breakdown phase or in a startup phase. So the machine availability is 90% or zero point 0.9 in fraction term. So let us say if demand is of 1000 samples for hemoglobin HPLC per month, and this is our formula. The HA or hours available are is equal to number of working days per time slot or per month multiplied by number of working hours per day multiplied by machine availability, which is in fraction. So number of working hours per month is 25. Number of hours per day available are 2, and 90% time machine is available. So hours available is 45. So n is equal to 2.2, or in other words, we require 3 machines to process 1000 samples per month. So this is how we calculate the machine requirement, and it is part of process planning. This is all for today. Thank you very much.